Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have the update for my Planto pan slash project pan. I've been using the two terms interchangeably throughout this year. It started as the idea of things that I would love to pan, and it's grown more into just doing a project pan, which both is fine. In this project I have some makeup items and some non-makeup items that I'm either trying to finish, or I put some more like bigger goals on them usage wise. So instead of doing 5 to 10 uses, I might do 25 to 50 uses. So without further ado, let's go check out my products. I have quite some exciting updates right here. So starting with non-makeup items, first I have my body cream that I use on my face, on my body, and this is what it looks like. Last month I wasn't able to make a new marking. This month I am. Here is the new mark. Well, it doesn't have to focus. You can see we were there last time, well 2 months ago actually, and now we're here. We're in the final stretch. I really have to like push this down inwards to get some product out. This will be done by the next update. I think just looking at it, if I hold it up to the light, I can see there's barely anything in here. So honestly, I give it a week or two and it should be done. So I'm very excited about that. Then similar packaging, I have a Rituals hand cream. This also I wasn't able to mark last month, but I was now, so we're now down to here. I don't know what happened when I made this line. It's gotten really big and fat, and I don't know, it's about here somewhere. So this one also is in the last stretch. Again, I really have to like push down and inwards to get some product out, and this should be done next month. Pretty sure it will be done next month. Let's hope so. I would be happy to have this done because we've been working on this for quite a while. Then I have this cuticle oil. It's so messy. I used it yesterday, so it's still kind of oily. It is a little rollerball oil for your cuticles. I use it to take off my gel polish because I use a peel base that like peels off when you oil your nails very thoroughly. This is not my favorite because of that roller ball. It's difficult to get under the like peeling nail polish, but for hydration purpose for your cuticles it's fine. And it also has a slight shimmer, which doesn't really do anything, like it's barely noticeable. But this is where I'm at. As you can see, I marked it yesterday, that pinky purple line, and then I used it because I was very much due for a new manicure. So we're even lower than that actual line, as you can probably see. So again, this should be done next month. Like, I'm gonna do my best, even though I switch manicures every 2 weeks. I think I'm just gonna make this a priority to finish because I'm so over it. So ready to have this done. And then the last non-makeup item was this W7 Berry Clean Makeup Remover. Now this rolled in 2 months ago as kind of a gimmicky product because I use this every night to take off my makeup, and it already was almost finished. So when last month's update was uploaded, there was the slightest bit left, like ever so slightly, and this is what it looks like now. So I was able to finish this. I already started using the backup of this product. I have the exact same one, and I will probably repurchase this until the end of my days because this works amazing, smells amazing. Just take a little bit with some warm water, rub it all over your face and then wipe it off with like a microfiber cloth or something. It's amazing. I love this. So this one is empty. And then all I have is like 3 makeup items, which isn't a lot, but they're exciting. The first one, my trusty white eye pencil. This has been going for so long, but we have now reached a point where there is only the slightest bit of the writing left. Can you see that? A little bit of silver there. And then this is literally the end of the pencil. This was a big pencil. Do I have one still? Maybe I do. This is a full size of that pencil. Look at that. Look at how much I already used up. That's crazy. This one I never used. Honestly, it's gonna be probably my next declutter, but look at the difference in size. I've been working on this for, I think, 2 years now. And I'm really hoping that one day I will finish it. I don't think I can finish it this year. Well, maybe I can, but maybe I don't. But that is what mine looks like. I also have it marked. So here is the marking. It's been in the project since November, and we're now down to here. So we did a very tiny jump, like every month, but it's progress. So there's that. Then this one is exciting. This, I mean, was inevitable last month. This is my BH Juicy Gossip lip oil in the cherry scent, and I managed to completely finish this up. There was the slightest bit left. This is the marking from last month, right there. I don't even know if you can see that very well on that packaging. I always have this with me when I'm at work. I did eventually take the stopper out because I forgot to put a new gloss in my bag. So I was wanting to put something on my lips. So I took the stopper out and I completely finished this tube of lip oil, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, I love this. This is the second one of these that I've finished. I also finished a mango flavored one, so I finished 3 of these lip oils. I just like them. So there's that. And then the last item is what I rolled in last month, and those were my Colourpop glitters. Now I use those on my nails, and I just wanted to get some use out of those. And I actually managed to finish one completely. Now there was not a lot left when I rolled this in, but with this manicure that I have on my nails right now, I managed to completely finish it. I had just enough for all 10 of my nails. So I'm very happy that I finished one of those glitters. I will keep these in because I do like to use them, and I mean, I think it's fun to see the progress on them, even though it might not be the biggest progress, like visible progress, but I think it'll be fun. So there is that. And then for new roll-ins, I don't really want to officially roll these in, but to replace my Juicy Gossip lip oil, I put 2 glosses in my bag. One is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. That is this one. And then the other is the Made by Mitchell Beam Sugared Lip Gloss in the shade Sugar Cookies. That is this one. I've been alternating these two. Today I wore this one mostly, and other days I put this on. I'm not really sure what I think of these as like everyday glosses, because I do feel like the way I reapply them, they do end up kind of like below my lip line and in like my corners, and I'll have to kind of check up more frequently than I had to do with like this lip oil because it's a clear lip oil. But that's just something to get used to. It doesn't really matter. So I'm not gonna put a goal on these glosses, but just so you know, I've moved on to these two, and I'll probably switch them out once I feel like it. I'm not really sure if there's anything that I really want to focus on to finish up next, or if I'm just gonna rotate through what I have and see what I like and just go with the flow, I guess. Then I do have two items that I would like to eventually finish, and these are actually to replace my body lotion. So first up, I have this mini that came from a hotel. I think we went to this hotel before I got my hip surgery. So that was like 2020. Pretty sure 2020 or 2021. I think 2020. So that's crazy. This has been unused and unopened for 5 years. So this will be the next lotion that I open up and try to use up. And then I also have this Rituals Invisible Sun Protection Milky Spray. I think I'm gonna break this open to be my new face moisturizer once that body lotion is complete, because I don't really feel comfortable using a 5-year-old body lotion on my face. So I think I'm gonna use this. I don't know if it's something that I'll like. I got this in a goodie bag, so we shall see. But it's always good to wear some SPF, I guess, on your face. I don't know. Can I even wear this on my face? Not really sure. It's kind of weird. A spray bottle, but I'll see. I want to use this up eventually because I just know if I don't open it right now, it's gonna sit in my drawer and be untouched for another year or two, and then the SPF loses its power. Is that what you call it? You know what I mean. It's just best to use those as fast as you can, basically. So that will be all. I really hope you enjoyed this update, this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I really hope to see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.